Question of the day. Why do Chelsea seem to be giving out these huge contracts to their new signings under Todd Boehly? I've looked at it and given it a bit of thought, and I'm back to give you an answer. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. So you look at Chelsea's signings, the latest being Modric, who was given an 8.5-year contract. Usually when someone goes for a max contract in football, we'd know it to be around 5 years. 6 on the odd occasion, and the latest big one we got was Koke signing a 9-year contract at Atletico Madrid in 2015. However, those are special cases, and Chelsea is making it a normality, and I'm here to tell you why. Todd Boehly has looked at this market and has seen that maybe Chelsea are not in the position of strength they used to be. He's gone out and signed young talent, and he's put, he's sort of bet on this young talent to do well. So giving them these long contracts is putting Chelsea in a position of strength. Let's say, for example, Benoit Badiashile comes good in the next 2 years of his 7-year contract. That means he's got 5 years left, and big clubs are looking at him, looking to poach him. That is going to certainly put Chelsea in a position of strength when big clubs come to buy him. So even if he thinks of, I want to hold out until my contract is over, that means he's going to hold out for 5 years before a big club can come and get him on a free. So initially, that's also protecting the club. And the other thing is, you look at the money that Todd Boehly has spent. It's a lot of money. And he's not as rich as Abramovich. We all know that. So these long contracts are putting Chelsea in a safe position for FFP in terms of amortization when you're looking at accounting. So, for example, Modric was signed for, let's say, 80 million euros. For these 8.5-year contract, that means Chelsea are going to be paying 10 million euros a year. So it definitely protects Chelsea when it comes to FFP. What is the downside of these contracts? The cons come in a case where you've spent so much money on Modric, given him an 8.5-year deal, and he doesn't perform. And the types of wages that has been put on is likely to be high wages. When you want to sell him with that type of contract, which club is going to want to spend a lot of money on Modric to get him off Chelsea's hands when he hasn't performed, if he has become a flop, if Benoit Badiashile doesn't perform well, if Wesley Fofana was given a 7-year contract, doesn't play well, how do you sell him? It's going to be very difficult for Chelsea to get rid of these players. So this is an example of why Chelsea are giving these long-ass contracts. I've given you the reasons why, the advantages they gain from it, and I've shown you the disadvantages of doing business this way. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.